Get ready with me while I tell you how I married my high school best friend. So I set him up with one of my friends, let's just call her Emma. And all 3 times she played him. And by the 3rd time, he lost interest in her finally. And then he was dating one of our friends, let's call her Rosie. And she was also from our circle. Emma and Rosie didn't have a problem at all because Emma wasn't really interested in him. Obviously, they didn't last because he lost interest in her. At this point, I had to tell him, like, you gotta chill because none of your relationships are working out and just stop rushing everything. And he was that kind of best friend where he would listen to me and actually do what I tell him to do. The crazy thing was that no matter who he was dating, he would always treat me better than he treated all of his other girlfriends. And this is where it got hard because he was treating me way better than my ex did. And it was so hard to not compare because, like, how is my best friend is going to treat me better than the guy I was with? But the cutest thing about him was that when I broke up with my ex, he was literally like, you know, you don't need him anyways, like, and you shouldn't go back to him because we're in best friends relationship now. And at that time, it's sort of like, that's a bit weird. And I was like, what do you mean, like, we're in a best friend relationship? And he was just like a relationship, but only as best friend. And I didn't want to think anything of it because I didn't want that thought to, like, ruin the friendship that we had. So I brushed it off. And he was the kind of best friend that would do everything for me, and he would always want to be wherever I am. But he was such a cute friend because I wasn't in his cooking class, but they had like a party going on there where you can invite like a friend to come and taste the food that you cook. And you can imagine all the boys was inviting all their guy friends, but there's him. He literally invited me, and I was the only girl that got invited.